MOJTABA KHAMENEI is the new Iranian supreme leader. He was elected on 8 March 2026. He is the second son of the former Iranian supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who was killed on 28 February 2026 in United States Israeli airstrike. Who is really MOJTABA KHAMENEI? Why and how was he elected? Listen till the end, you will know more. Don't forget to make subscribe, like, share and comment. His complete name is MOJTABA Khamenei, but he is popularly known as MOJTABA Khamenei. He was born on September 18, 1969 in Mashhad in Iran. He is the second son of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and the Masule Khojaste Bagzadeh. His five siblings are Mustafa, his elder brother, and Boshra and Hoda, his young sisters. His paternal grandfather is Javad Khamenei, who was a poor and low-income but deeply respected Shia cleric and scholar. Khamenei has Persian ancestry, but to a lesser extent Azeri ancestry, with his Azeri roots being traced back to Khamenei, a small town in East Azerbaijan where his surname originated from, and he also has distant roots from Tafle. His family trace it lineage to Hussein ibn Ali, the son of Ali, the first Shia Imam and the maternal grandson of Prophet Muhammad. Khamenei's middle name spelled Husseini in Arabic, meaning descendant of Hussein. Education. The childhood of MOJTABA Khamenei coincided with his father emerging as a leading revolutionary monarch of Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. During that time, MOJTABA Khamenei spent 7 years in the city of Sardasht and Mahbad in northwest of Iran, where he received his early education. After graduating from Alavi High School in Tehran, Iran capital city, MOJTABA Khamenei studied Islamic theology. His early teachers include his own father and Ayatollah Mahmoud Hashemi Shahrudi. Political career. MOJTABA Khamenei has firstly joined the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps IRGC around 1987 after finishing high school at the age of 17. MOJTABA Khamenei was part of the Habib bin Muzahir battalion. He took part in several operations including Operation Beat of Moqaddas II, Operation Down 10 and Operation Mersad. In 1999, MOJTABA Khamenei continued his studies in Qom to become a cleric. Muhammad Taqi Mesbah Yazdi, Ayatollah Lotfollah Safi Golpagiani and Muhammad Bagher Karazi were his teachers there. By August 21, 2008, WikiLeaks leaked a diplomatic cable from the United States Embassy in London, alleging that Khamenei was working alongside and under the mentorship of Asghar Hijazi, who is the political and the security deputy to his father's office. He was reportedly ranked immediately under Mohammadi Golpaigani, who was the chief of staff. In his role, MOJTABA Khamenei was alleged to have significant control over access to his father, and he was accompanied him in an official engagement throughout Iran. His father Ayatollah Ali Khamenei would regularly consult him, and Khamenei oversee all political and security affairs that are under the purview of the supreme leader, being briefed by the former IRGC chiefs of staff Mohammad Bagher Zorgar and the commander Muhammad al-Jafari. MOJTABA Khamenei was also said to be close to former Tehran mayor Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, who is politically advice, finance, and logistically support. In 2009, it was reported that Ali Khamenei has assumed leadership at the Basij. Reformist critics blamed him for suppressing the protest over 2009 presidential election. In 2023, Iranian International published the report from IRGC revealed that MOJTABA Khamenei effectively controlled the Basij and exercised significant influence over the assignment and dismissal of personnel and their intelligence and the Intelligence Protection Organization Supreme Leadership nomination. Several analysts considered MOJTABA KHAMENEI as a possible successor to his father. This was followed by some to present a problem for the Supreme Leader needs to be elected by the Assembly experts from among senior Shia Islamic scholars. But it has been noted that the inaugural Supreme Leader, Ruhollah Khomeini, exerted a strong influence in favor of the choice of Khamenei's father, and unconfirmed reports stated that Ayatollah Ali Khamenei had opposed nominating his son as his successor. The Iranian constitution dictates the adherence to Khomeini's interpretation of the principle of guardianship and Islamic jurist. According to this interpretation, the Supreme Leader must have a mujtahid capable of interpreting Sharia law and have attained the high level of Shia clergy. As a source of emulation, MOJTABA KHAMENEI is required to hold the rank of Grand Ayatollah or Imam, stand at the helm of a religious seminary, popularly known as Hausa, and issue decrees at the practice of Sharia law, which are observed by followers and the clergy of lower rank. MOJTABA is a Hujjatul Islam, a rank below Ayatollah, nor his a mujtahid, and he lacked the executive and administrative experience required by the institution of the Islamic Republic. During the presidency of Ibrahim Raisi, MOJTABA KHAMENEI was one of the clerics speculated as a possible successor as Supreme Leader. However, he was considered unlikely to succeed his father. The Middle East Institute opined that Ayatollah Ali Khamenei appointing his own son as successor would cause conflict within the Iranian political and religious leadership, as it would be a sign that the revolutionary Islamic system of government had evolved to dynastic roles. Shia theological principles prohibit such as succession, and both MOJTABA KHAMENEI and the previous Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei have voiced their opposition to it. Election. MOJTABA KHAMENEI was considered as one of the likely candidates to replace his father as the new Iranian Supreme Leader. According to the Iranian International, MOJTABA KHAMENEI is preferred by the Iranian Republican Guard IRGC, which pressured the Assembly of Expert members to elect him. It was rumored that MOJTABA KHAMENEI was already Supreme Leader since the 3rd March. It was false. United States President Donald Trump said that the election of MOJTABA KHAMENEI is unacceptable. On 5th March 2026, Donald Trump responded to the report that he had to be involved in the election of the new Iranian Supreme Leader. On 8 March, the 89 person of Assembly of Experts announced that MOJTABA KHAMENEI was elected as the new Supreme Leader of Iran in a decisive vote. Political and religious views. MOJTABA KHAMENEI is considered arrogant with contraceptive among Iranian principists. He is a devote of and heavily informed by views of Taqi Yazdi, being a patron of the Reuters Party, to the Front from Islamic Revolutionary Stability. According to the Atlantic Council, MOJTABA KHAMENEI is closely associated with those who hold the fundamentalist and the Mahdist views. The Daily Telegraph predicted that MOJTABA KHAMENEI is implacable enemy and would be likely to escalate the conflict and unlikely to make any compromise. Support for Ahmadinejad. MOJTABA KHAMENEI was affiliated with Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad and supported Ahmadinejad in the 2005 and the 2009 controversial presidential election. MOJTABA KHAMENEI was speculated to have been a key figure in orchestrating the crackdown against anti-government protesters in 2009. He was believed to have been directly in charge of the paramilitary besieged blackout of his name in the regime press, notwithstanding. During the 2009 protesters accused Ayatollah Ali Khamenei for paving the way for inherence of the leadership of the preparation of MOJTABA KHAMENEI as his successor. Following these matters, the slogan "MOJTABA KHAMENEI, may you die not see the leadership" or MOJTABA KHAMENEI, die may you not take the leadership was chanted by protesters in the protest of 9 July 2009 in Tehran, Iran capital city. In an open letter, Mehdi Karoubi, a reformist candidate in 2009 election, accused MOJTABA KHAMENEI comparing to rig election in Ahmadinejad's favor, referring to illegal interference of a network nuclear weapons policy. Several American analysts have described that MOJTABA KHAMENEI was a supporter of Iran obtaining nuclear weapons in opposition to his father's fatwa against them. According to the Washington Institute for Near East Policy, MOJTABA KHAMENEI may decide that Iran must move quickly to obtain nuclear weapons in order to foster future United States and Israeli attacks. Whether this approach stabilizes the regime or accelerates fragmentation, it will shape the next phase of the conflict. Personal life. MOJTABA KHAMENEI taught theology in the Qom Seminary. MOJTABA KHAMENEI married Zahra Haddad Adel, a daughter of Ghulam Ali Haddad Adel. MOJTABA KHAMENEI and Zohra Haddad Adel married in 1999. Their firstborn, Mohammed Amin, was born in 2007. He is followed by Dr. Fatemeh Sadat, and the third child is Mohammed Bagel. According to the Iranian government, in 2026, in February 2026, the wife of MOJTABA KHAMENEI, his parents, and one of his sons were killed in United States Israeli airstrike. Being silent, MOJTABA KHAMENEI has not been giving public lectures, Friday sermons, or political addresses for the point that many Iranians have not heard his voice, despite knowing for years that he was a star rising within the theocratic establishment. With the IRGC, MOJTABA KHAMENEI for decades had been a highly influential in the inner circle of his father, previous supreme leader, cultivating too deep to the paramilitary Islamic Revolutionary Guard, better known as IRGC. During the IRGC besiege forced to crack down in peaceful protesters during the Iranian Green Movement of 2009. Prior to him becoming the supreme leader for nearly 2 decades, local and foreign-based democracy activist has linked his name to the violent suppression of Iranian protesters. In 2019, MOJTABA KHAMENEI was placed under United States sanction for acting in place of the supreme leader without ever being elected or appointed to any election official position, and for working closely within the commander of Quds forces responsible for covert operations, including letter aid, intelligence, and training of the Taliban, Hezbollah, Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, Popular Mobilization Force in Iraq, and others, for fostering close tie with the besieged paramilitary group, as well as advancing his father destabilizing regional ambition and oppressive domestic objective. Thank you for listening, guys. God bless you.